Let me begin by thanking the outgoing chairperson of the WHO Executive Board, Dr. Hiroki Nakatani, for steering the organization towards excellence. Thank you, Dr. Nakatani. I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. Distinguished members of WHO, Executive Board, Director General of WHO, Excellencies, representatives of member nations, all regional directors, heads and representatives of UN agencies and partner organizations, and staff of WHO. This moment fills my heart with joy, one in which I yearn to rise in response to the warm and cordial honor which you all have bestowed upon me. And yet, at the same time, my heart feels heavy with grief as more than 330,000 precious lives have been lost and there is economic turbulence all over the world. Before I start my address, let me pay my homage to the hundreds of thousands who have lost their lives. My heartfelt condolences to those families across the world who have lost their near and dear ones to this deadly pandemic, COVID-19. As a doctor by profession, it hurts me even more that despite great strides in science and medicine, we are still at the mercy of tiny pathogens. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel deeply honored to have the trust and faith of all of you. India and all my countrymen too feel privileged that this honor has been bestowed upon us. I have had a long personal association with WHO. I was privileged to come in contact with the organization way back in the early 90s during the initial years of my public life, when I was personally spearheading many missions in which we journeyed together and built an emotional bond. I have nostalgic memories of the WHO team with whom I worked very closely during my mission to eradicate poliomyelitis from India. I had the privilege to be appointed to prestigious committees of the WHO like SAGE and the Global Technical Consultative Group on Polio Eradication. I even served as an advisor to the organization, and I confess that if it had not been for the support and morale boosting by friends in WHO, I would not have delivered and achieved what I did. If today polio stands eradicated from India, I must admit it could never have been possible without the perseverance of WHO.